Jesus, making me. And all the man feel and all that I say is killing me, making me. Hello, everybody, I'm back. I was I had expected like a thing like, oh hey, I'm on my way or something like that to you, like, oh, I'm here. I'm like, oh shit. So that's why, yeah, it wasn't like a long lesson, obviously, because it was just two things I had to go over. We didn't have time to go through on Wednesday. We just did nothing but practice that for like 30 minutes. So I'm super happy. Got that stuff on lock. So I just gotta do. I'll do my obviously my practicing, regular practicing, same like I normally do throughout the week. And then Friday is the big day for the test, and that will determine if I get my thing. Okay. All right, back to Bunny. I'm like, sorry for disappearing. Unless my Bunny presses, then I'll probably say what it is. Yeah. The thing most people get when they're younger that I'm getting now. And all that I feel and all that I say is faking me.
How we explain this, Rick? I don't know.
Oh, there's Master. Look.
Gotta be a jerk at Timo.
He couldn't do the
Oh.
whole vote because he couldn't turn himself around.
Someone's up there.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm with you on that one too.
Oh no,
Absolutely.
I don't like gatekeeping either.
I'm always amused when someone is like shy about it, and they're like, "I'm a little bit of a nerd."
Get your hand.
Well, amazing. Can I introduce you to more
punch.
nerdy things?
Punch,
Do you
punch,
want to
punch,
play
punch,
Magic the Gathering? Let's go. Oh, Babby Paws.
I've
you
never
say.
played it before.
Babby Paws, you say?
It,
That's a word compiler running it.
It's
Oh
something.
no, Jackie.
I mean, it's almost like if somebody played Yu-Gi-Oh.
True.
Is it expensive?
You know what?
Varies.
Yeah.
No, I think it's free.
No, I mean
What,
like
Magic
actual...
the Gathering? No.
I don't know.
If you played the actual card game, it's
Yeah.
expensive.
And
Oh, yeah.
Once have I
Sure
done
you
this?
find
This is
something.
the first BAP.
I mean, depends on where you go. I remember I popped into a Walmart before, and like there was like some company that was selling like they were reselling cards in like a package for like $5.
What's up?
Right.
Like there's like
I've seen
That's my
people like
house.
go crazy over Pokemon
In that
cards and like
case,
Yeah.
raid stores over those.
Yep.
Address your time zone.
someone decided that
Yeah.
Pokemon cards are
Get
worth a
some
lot of
good
money,
sense,
and that's
take
everyone
one.
is going the scalper route for it.
Right.
Are you ready?
I bet they're not making that much profit.
Well,
Maybe like 10 or 20 bucks.
It depends
off.
on
What's
the
it?
card. It depends on the card, and there's a lot
Depends
of
on the
things
card
too, like
and
if you
depends on the
grade it-
on the gift of the gab.
hi.
I know someone
That
apparently
too.
comes into my workplace and actually sells
Here we go.
custom
Three,
sorted packs,
2,
and he makes like
1.
10,000 a month on
First
doing
BAP of
that
the month. Here we go.
Oh,
Mm.
wow.
on just on TikTok because he's able to convince people because a lot of children are on there.
Mm.
Okay, that's not quite right either.
But yeah, I had
Okay,
my
let's just say
surprise
that again.
lesson, so that's why I popped out.
Is this better? I don't know if this is better either.
Oh, I tried.
What's
I
up?
tried to redeem a raid, but it doesn't work.
What about...
Oh no!
I don't think that one's right either. Okay, maybe...
The center of my eyes is like
Oh,
really
that's definitely
sensitive.
wrong.
Mm.
Okay,
Like phantom sense or something.
here we good?
Mm.
Did I do something wrong?
We're never bapping again.
No.
We've learned
No,
our
what?
lesson, we'll never bap
I'm
again.
saying
We'll
it
never-
feels like tingly.
Hi.
Like I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm
Then
saying
I
it
will
feels.
stay. I will stay away from your eye.
No. I'm saying the
No,
opposite.
ear-hearted.
I'm saying the opposite of that.
No ear-hearted.
I'm not good at words.
Hmm.
When you lie. Oh no. Oh no.
I tried to redeem a raid, but it's off, damn it. I
Sorry,
want to
I'm
send
bad
you
at
to
communicating
Timo.
sometimes.
Uh-oh.
But
I will
no,
turn it
that feels
on
good.
towards the end of stream.
Oh, it feels
Also,
good.
there are
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
what I
folks
was
who are
trying to
doing
say.
the existence's
Okay, now it
resistance
makes
thing
sense.
right now
Okay, that's
too, and I
probably
want to
better.
raid into them if I have the opportunity.
That's
Yeah.
probably better.
Mm.
Never gonna
Mm.
pop again.
But
Guilty beans
if
have
it's
got
getting too
no
much,
ri-
then
Wait, my
just let me know.
beans
I don't
have
want
no
to do
ri-
too much.
Okay. I mean, it can be a little bit overstimulating, but it
My
feels like really
bean
sensitive
rhythm.
there.
Yeah.
No, how could this?
Just your
Yeah.
eyes.
Like in between, like where the
Oh,
eyes,
like
like
where
kind
I
of,
was looping
That was in
Wh-
like
where the
six
point of
four
view
time
kind
or
of, like,
something.
How you been,
overlaps.
Rick?
about.
I don't know, like I
That-
feel like really like
In my mind.
tingly.
Say
or
again,
something.
Nuccion?
So how you been?
Until we get to see you.
I'm doing good. I got a repo stream this afternoon.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
extremely
yeah, I
noisy,
remember you talking about that
to
before I popped out.
You need a
What?
screwdriver, but then what
Oh,
happens?
okay.
20
Yeah, anything else happening?
Said Rico?
Comic alert screwdriver
Rico?
moment. Oh no.
Rico?
It's kind of fun with the comic alert screwdriver
Rico?
moment.
Kayla, myself,
Because I'm still doing house
Emalexi,
things, I
Tony.
have a giant pile of screwdrivers right next to me on that
Might
shelf
be
that I
full
bumped
up by the
earlier.
time.
There's just like
I
wall
don't
of
want
I
to.
don't know.
sitting on there.
No.
There's nowhere else to put them for now.
I'll tell
so
you
they're
what.
just on that one open spot.
If it's gonna be on Kayla's server,
It's gonna be a collab. It's gonna be a collab.
Oh, so you guys are gonna share chats together?
We're all doing it. Yeah, we're all like me, Kayla, and Tony. I think are gonna be streaming. Lexi probably not, but she's gonna be joining us.
Secretly, I've had ears. Secretly,
Don't
I've
know
had
if
ear this whole time.
She's joining us or not, but
Can't find the other one. Where did she put it?
I
There
doubt it.
is.
We'll see.
yeah.
That was a fun time, Bongo. I enjoyed
It'll be a little
that.
bit different than what G normally does.
You can
So
just fire. We've seen a few characters around the DC.
What's that?
it'll be different than the normal content.
Or you just lack a few details on them.
What, my normal content?
No, G.
Where they come from. This character?
Is G doing it too?
The one
Did you not just say
isn't
G was
this Noah
joining?
Neldering?
No. Kayla and Maletti.
Yeah, you got the last
And Tony.
name. Ah,
Tony.
Okay,
I thought it
okay.
said G. I was like, oh, that's very different.
No, Tony.
Tony.
I mean, G would be. I totally doubt G would do it.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
That's
doubt
from,
G would do it.
yeah, I know
what's it
it's not like
called?
their
Sorry,
normal
what's that
content.
fish?
That's why I was like, oh, G's doing it.
No. Well, I mean, when Kayla first started out, with Kaylor, as Kaylor,
Yeah.
they were doing Fall Guys stream
Shamachi, what's the name of the cat game you like? With the
where
sun?
G would join in, which is not their normal
Totally
content.
regular, never
Yeah.
appears. Absolutely.
But they would just join in for the funsies.
Right.
You know, they wouldn't. Wait.
Hey.
You're
Oh,
being-
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was
No,
just gonna
no, go
awkwardly
right
stare
ahead,
at you
go
until
right
it was a
ahead.
good time.
Hey.
The one.
Okay.
Do you know cool things and you got a cool brain, and
Yeah.
also you're cool. Can we shout out Yuchan? Yuchan's very very tall and sweet. This is Yuchan. Do you remember the name of that game where there's like a cat with a big purple hat and a light bulb that's the sun, and it's like a PC game that uses your like desktop background to
One
some
shot.
degree?
No, that's not it. Sorry.
Was
Well,
it
that might be it. That sounds right.
Was it
One
an indie game?
I think so. Yeah. Is it called One Shot? Jimmy
Possibly.
would know exactly if this is the case.
Well, the part where you said
Hmm.
background threw me off.
Coming on a
I
giant
think that it uses your Windows
Yeah,
desktop,
no,
but I might be
it's
wrong.
nice.
One Shot. It's called
Shiny
One Shot. The
purple
cat
eyes.
One Shot. Okay, everyone else knows is One Shot. You were fully right. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Cyber who knows things, and Yuchiani knows things.
Oh,
and
that
Jack who
game.
knows
The name
things.
is Nico.
And I know nothing. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you go. Well, you know many things. You know the best ways
I
to be
know.
sacrificed dramatically
I
to
didn't
save
know
the
about
scary
that.
games.
I know,
the
right?
desktop background part.
Oh,
Maybe
Hey,
I
so much
never
to
got that.
follow.
I never really played it. I just
Below
watched other
Far, how
people
you
stream
doing?
it.
That's fair.
yeah. Look at the picture. It
No
does look
idea,
familiar.
I've never played it, so someone else would have to
Well, I didn't know about the
fill us
desktop
all in
background.
on what the character is
Hmm.
like. It's one of your favorite games. I've been advised, Lane, that I should try it. I just haven't like gotten it to my listeroni yet.
I
Yeah,
always
apparently
see
it's
people wear
a-
the avatar
Yeah.
from the
Cybershun's
game.
Cruise from the
Yeah.
Disney
Mm.
The avatar.
I was
The
thinking-
picture looks
thinking
very
it was
familiar.
Jig. Yeah.
It does seem there's
Yeah,
a
I
free
do like
version
the
that
Will
came
of
out
Vince more
well
than
over 10
Will
years
of
ago.
Robots. This bunny's not a cop.
I saw Nico around, but
Not sure
I
that
didn't
nerdy
really
would
get a
want to
good
be a Fox
identification
girl,
of what that
though.
looked like.
Hmm. Oh, I was asking
I-
if you remember the name of the game One Shot, which I feel you probably would because I know you're a fan of it. And not during
Wait.
creativity. Ooh, cute.
That
Samara,
actually
you actually
exists?
one run of
Like
a
One
desktop
Shot.
cat?
Yeah, you are.
What Bongmaster just said?
Shimmy. Yeah.
I feel like that probably does exist.
They have for a game world. You know what? I think so. I would do a game world. Which means we might.
To have
When
like
would we
a
do a
virtual
game
something
world?
probably exists as every single
I
item.
just know of the indie game.
Sounds good, Tommy.
Yeah.
Meaning to ID characters you have seen in crossover materials. Ooh, fair enough, fair enough. It's the game that you want to show for the past 4 weeks. Well, I haven't been here for the past 4 weeks.
I know, right?
Have I played Gigas? No, I don't think so.
Oh, there's a VRChat game where one person's like really big and they can
Oh
like
yeah, I've seen
put,
a trailer
like,
for this.
turrets and
We'll
throw stuff
discuss-
at people, and the other people are
One
small and they have to
shots
like
another
get to
time.
the end and like press this button which lets them like
I'm
get
sure
a
the
like a
answer's yeah.
gun and stuff and shoot back at the giant.
Wait, is this like a tower defense game where one person's ginormous?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so one person's ginormous
If
and
I
then
were to
everyone
choose a
else
Disney
is
character
small.
For Nerdy Nanny, I would pick Robin Hood from that 70s one.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's a VR chat
Basically,
game.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Who's also a fox.
Bow, no, 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 no.
The movie that maybe launched to 10,000 furries.
Hmm.
10,000 furries.
But like,
Mm-hmm.
I
the
think the
players
Jungle Book did
can
that.
shoot like turrets at
Not the ever
the
meant to be in, but
giant.
it'll do.
and then there's also like
Okay, the Prince guy from
multipliers for.
Tangled, I've only seen once. That's a good point. I'm so sorry, Cyber. Go again.
Oh, yeah, it's just a game where all the other players like they can shoot at like a turret at the giant, and also there's like at the end where the giant is, there's like multiplier buttons they can press to get like more firepower and stuff.
Yeah, it's called
That sounds
Gigas.
interesting. I mean, I would try it for sure.
You have up to 30
So
players
what
in
movie launched
there.
1,000 furries? Disney's Robin Hood with the
Oh,
fox.
Yeah, I had
Absolutely.
inspiration from that in regards to Nightlight myself.
Exactly. Don't launch furries without consent.
I mean, a
Yeah,
lot
I've
of
only
them
seen
are like
Tangled
in,
once, and I've seen Disney's Robin Hood 10,000 bajillion times.
a lot of
It's one the
fairies are
lots
in
of
like
demands.
NASA and stuff, so they can launch themselves.
That's true.
That's a good point. Furries can launch themselves.
It's a very well known
There's-
fact.
yeah,
If
there's
you
a lot of them in like
Well, I think-
aerospace and stuff.
Sorry, one second. I feel, Gabriel, the
sorry.
best way to know is to ask somebody. And Nerdy is very, very clear that he's a he/him, that he's a dude, that he's a guy. He describes himself as a femboy on demand. He's pretty clear on that.
Nerdy's a good boy.
Yeah.
Why? I think you would like it. If you haven't seen the old Robin Hood movie, I think you'd like it.
I'm certain I've seen it back then. I just can't remember it too well.
oh, you need to watch
It's
it
pretty fun.
now.
What?
Give a refresher.
It's true. A fizzy
Yeah.
rabbit.
Tonight.
Fizzy boop, fizzy
A
boop.
fizzy rap.
Fair enough.
Can't talk right now.
Dogtanian and the Muscahounds.
Hi,
launch-
Fizzy.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one at all. Dogtanian and the Muscahounds. Yeah, no worries, of course. I feel like I think maybe I don't want to push too much, but I feel it's always worth pushing back a step and trying not to put someone in a box when you first meet them, and instead giving them an opportunity to tell you how to refer to them. 'Cause we're all trying to look at a person and go, that's a boy, that's a girl, that's a meatball. But it turns out you can be a lot more like inclusive and put less on people if you just don't do that and you just go, hey, that's a person, which is kind of like a meatball. And then they can tell you how to refer to them in time.
I
Took
hate whenever
a
I go
little
to
bit,
the
a little bit
store.
of time
sorry.
for it, but I do think I've done a pretty good job of like rethinking how I categorize people now. And so when I meet a new person, I'm just like, hey, it's that person in the red jacket or something. And then maybe if I get a chance, we can do like a pronoun check-in to see how they want to be referred to. But otherwise, I'm defaulting to person and they or meatball apparently.
Sorry for
Wow.
talking over you.
Oh, you're okay. I feel like I struggle a little bit with audio stuff too. So if there's like multiple
It's
things
hard.
happening, I may
I
not
struggle
notice
with
until like
turn taking, I
partway.
guess. But
Yeah.
also with
I think
online,
partway
it's
through a
harder.
sentence is when yeah, totally. It's harder
Oh,
online.
I was just
But I
gonna
often
say I
don't
hate
figure out that
when.
someone's
Oh,
saying something until halfway through a sentence, which is why I'm always like, oh wait, shoot, I'm sorry. I figured out what
I was
words
just
were
gonna
happening
say
behind me.
I hate all like they like when I go to the store they just default to sir.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, Scotto. The third gender. Meet the ball.
Meet meet the
Ow.
ball.
Foolish Mortals is a great gender neutral form of address, but I use that and they no longer allow me in Wendy's, so.
Don't quite know what that means.
They got my order wrong, and I was all like, foolish mortals, I have requested the whatever they have at Wendy's, a baked potato, I think, and instead you have deigned to give me this cheeseburger that is not vegetarian. And they were like, why does this bunny have a sword? And so they kicked me out of Wendy's. Yeah.
Oof.
I feel like in stores and stuff they should just say customer instead of like
Hmm.
I don't know
Or
Well,
thou.
thou.
Square world. Since I don't even know what that voice was, Kayla. I was doing some kind of a voice. I was trying to sound like a dramatic dude. I don't know if I managed that one, but they seemed alarmed about the sword. But I can only assume it was the foolish mortal bit, you know.
hmm.
I like how Japanese does it.
I do
Then,
like languages
like
with gender
Maru
neutral
said.
forms. I mean, like there's some really gendered languages still too that manage to have some good room for it. Somali is dia, which is that person. How would I use that in a sentence? Mario, can you teach me Malay things? Can you teach me how to say that person insert room for that person's name here is really cool? How would I do that?
Anyways,
How
going
how
back
would
to
I do
discuss
this?
the
I want to
characters.
know.
We all remember
Oh,
Madeline
there
the
aren't
mountain
certain.
flying around here,
I'm
right?
sorry.
Oh, hang on. So I don't because I'm not familiar with nice. I don't know where Madeline's from. Or do you mean from Celeste?
Yeah, it's the girl from
Oh my
Celeste.
gosh, completely the way you phrased it did not work in my brain.
Yeah.
Is the colon 3 an important part of it? But how would I say,
There
for
was
example,
crossover
that
material
person Maru
had
is really cute?
Madeline appear prominently in.
I heard
Saying of
some
the-
languages
Hello, how you doing?
they gender nouns and stuff like objects.
I was kind of
French
wanting
does,
to
for sure.
discuss Celeste a bit. I remember a
Sure.
time ago.
I do have a coffee order that I gotta make, and I did also tell Shimmy that I would do a game world, and at some point I'm gonna need to get some more water. So are you okay with follow me while I make coffee?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go get some water.
I mean,
Hmm.
if you want me to follow too, or
Yeah,
Should we-
come along with. I
okay.
just don't want to forget the coffee. I don't know if I leave it for too long, then I won't make it be the first coffee order.
Oh,
True.
They wanted a baked coffee with extra beans and
I was
half
just
the
wondering like
water.
if we're too much of us are like crowding around you or something.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. I just every now and again I'm gonna struggle to catch up with
Yeah.
crosstalk. So I might need to like pause and you know
Sorry about that.
take a moment to figure out
Okay.
what the heck is happening.
Just wonder what the heck that noise, that bit noise was.
Do. Every now and again I'm gonna. Music a different playlist than usual today, but it's kind of boppy. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's more loungy, I guess. It's not what I usually go for, but I'm not opposed to it. It's been fun.
Yeah, I think access overlay had a issue. It looks like
I just left it.
Shimmy.
I do think part of my coffee has been stolen, though, which means I might need to reset the coffee system.
Ow. Ow, I need to sit down. Ow.
Uh-oh. There it is. Coffee system reset. I see you, Shimachi. I see you. You gotta let me make an espresso, okay? technically I gotta make 2 of them for Viola's coffee order. I'm a little bit behind on chat here too. Hi, hello, hi, hello. That's my nose. I need that.
Happy belated
Did you-
birthday, Benui.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's incredibly belated. Oh, and I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I haven't talked about it since then. I was initially planning to do some birthday celebration stream stuff this coming weekend, but VR Pride has asked me to MC, and I feel like supporting that because it's a charity event. It feels more important to me. So birthday stuff will be happening in July. We'll just do my birthday extra belated. It's all right. Thanks,
That's
Ghost and
fine.
Gamer. I modeled it myself. I was all inspired by Ghost Trick. Happy belated Shimmy Borf to you. That's true. That's true.
Benui is
It's
evil.
all
Benui
model.
did not show
Ooh.
up to the birthday party
Wait, yes, I did. I was
for
there.
more than 30 minutes.
I was there for like an hour and a half. And then I fell asleep. Can't believe this.
I got
Can't
overwhelmed
believe
with all
this.
the noise and people.
That was
Ah,
nice scene.
If you're talking about
Okay,
your
so
birthday,
just catch me. So Vila wants baked coffee with extra beans and half water. So we got this for sure. And hello, usual noob. You are doing a bit anxious if you missed share, but otherwise you would say you're good. Thank you for asking. How about you? It has been a while. Always nice to meet you. I really appreciate it. It has been a while. I mean, moving
Yummy.
is a lot. I was feeling pretty anxious myself today that things would break for stream because last weekend I tried to do a VR stream, my internet didn't work.
yep.
how's
And
it
this
taste?
is my first time doing VR since
Rat.
moving. So I
Right,
sort of
rat.
expected a lot of things to explode. And a lot of things did explode. But it could have been worse. And internet seems to have been working pretty well this time, which is pretty cool. They're stealing all my coffee again, aren't they? No, I'm actually safe this time. Sweet. But yeah, I'm sorry that you're feeling a little bit anxious. I hope that maybe we can send comforting powers in your direction. I will send you one one heart token in these trying times. Kabam! And maybe it will help a little bit. Who could have guessed? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're making double baked coffee. Yujian, you're powered by like the fires of hell or something, right?
Somewhat.
Can you
Yeah.
like hold this for a moment to further bake the coffee?
Sure, let's we can grab that. There we go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Take care, Gabriel.
Yeah, don't have the fire effect on this one.
I see. All right, it's probably baked enough. So, Vila, did you want some whipped cream on your extra baked
have
half
some?
water coffee? It's been extremely baked in the very fires of hell.
Yeah.
Snowy Cow
It's
was a
pretty good.
mystery. It's a mystery. I modeled it myself after playing Ghost Trick because I really liked Ghost Trick, and I kind of legally had to. It was very cool. The cream sounds wonderful. Sorry, I'm just dodging attempts to pour tea in your coffee, which I feel causes some kind of an apocalyptic situation. So, okay, you ready? Coffee confirmed. And all right, Twy, I know you had questions about or thoughts about the character Madeline from Celeste. What did you want to share?
I might have had general questions about Celeste. I remember Celeste was the one of the early one of the famous precision platformers. There was a lot of well, obviously a lot of jumping. Things were quite precise in it. They had a lot of mechanics. It was simple, but a lot.
Trans women
lot
double jumping being a really big one.
Yeah, there was something I was wanting to ask about that. I remember a time ago, Celeste was famous for being the one of 2 games that were popular with
That's
trans.
awesome.
The other one that I had mentioned was Fallout New Vegas, but I think I already asked about that. In regards to
Yeah.
Celeste, I was under the
Gundam
assumption
reference.
that Celeste was popular with trans girls because it had a main plot of accepting your repressed self, given
Nice.
what happened with quote unquote battle in. It ended with Madeline accepting herself and getting new powers because of it. That was
I could see that, yeah. I think it's a like a narrative that connects with a lot of people. The trans women for sure.
Yeah, the creator is trans, and I think they were making it while they were like transitioning or something. They made the game.
I also may be totally wrong, but the version, yep.
No,
But the version
yeah.
that I remember is that the creative
I-
Celeste kind of figured out that they were telling a story really relevant to themselves and really related to
Ah,
transness
yeah, that's
after
it.
making
Sorry, I
it.
was wrong.
And they were like, "Whoops, accidentally, kind of on point here." It turns out, Amgoral. And okay, catching up a little bit here too. So usually saying, yeah, change totally can be scary, but it's the one that I'm very excited about because I mean, once we're all set up, I can have bunnies, which I haven't had for a very long time. I'm no longer like renting a place, right? So I can have pets, and that means bunnies. That means bunnies for bunny, and
Now
I'm
you
quite
truly
excited
are
about
bunny.
that. We'll have a bunny camera inevitably, I'm sure, and truly bunny hearted for sure. I remind you to take breaks. Something small is taking a moment to claw. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I feel like it's really easy for me to just load a lot onto my to-do list plate. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stream and then I'm gonna paint a wall or whatever. And trying to take time to actually rest has been an important thing for myself. I'm not always good at it. But I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that today.
Oh, I struggle to get things done because of executive dysfunction, of like being neurospicy.
Yeah, executive dysfunction is definitely an adventure too. Yeah.
Mm.
We're an anxiety issue. Aw, you're very sweet, Noob. I think trying means a lot too.
I managed to
So this is
finally.
all about mental health and self-acceptance. Both topics
sorry.
very important to the trans community, 100%. Yeah, Jada, I think it was the same thing. I heard the narrative said they made it and they were like, wait a minute. I'm learning two things, one of which am girl, two of which latent logic am cool. It's true. Hello, Leighton's really lovely. Hi.
That was a peps.
It is the
Well,
bad
I finally
caddy.
remembered to
The
order my
caddy caddy.
meds today, at least.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. That's really good.
I've been putting it.
man.
I mean, I shouldn't. I don't know if I should say it. Yeah, I've been kind of bad with that.
I mean, meds is hard.
Yeah.
I'm always super
Bunny.
amused that ADHD meds require you not to have ADHD to get ADHD
Bunny.
meds.
Yeah.
Bunny.
There was anything explicitly
When-
mentioned in it, but from what I
When-
saw of things, it makes perfect sense.
Oh, couple minutes. I want to try a game. So, hey y'all, we're about to go play a game for a little bit. I will come back to a cafe in probably like an hour or so, maybe. But if you have a virtual coffee order that you wanna do, there's a good opportunity to do it because while I might try to make it during the game, no guarantee
I won't wait.
that it will. That it will
Oh, good to see ya.
So,
Hi.
Good with
just in
that.
case, if you were like, I really need a virtual
Good to see ya.
latte or my shoes will explode, this is a good time to
Boop.
to be cowed, or to order one. Hi,
Bunny, look.
how you doing? Hopefully, you've had a nice weekend so far.
It's been busy,
Bunny,
but it's been good. Boop.
Bunny, look. You should save the portal.
Wait. You only have 3 seconds.
Hang on, let me add this to
Oh, no.
my favorite list. 1 second. Bum bum bum
So
bum
now
bum
Bunny can drop
bum.
the portal whenever
Holy
you.
balls, it's Koi Zoomy Zoomy. Hello, Koi Zoomy Zoomy. Koi, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How y'all doing today? Happy Saturday. Welcome. Anyone who's not met me before, if it's your first time here, I'm really excited to introduce myself. I am Bunny Hearted. She and her, or they and them, are both pretty cool for me. I'm a trans retro anime, a bunny girl villain VTuber. My villainy primarily extends to stealing cafes at the moment, which we have done. We've got some coffee you can get for channel points if you wanted to. We're gonna go play a game in a couple of minutes, but I'm just making some last minute coffee orders before we do so. I hope that you had a really nice stream. So you're hot and tired now. Yeah, that's pretty fair. You had a fun wiggly stream. Nice. Hang on, I might need to sneeze.
I do feel a little bit bad. In the Northwest, we actually have rain right now while everyone's talking about how hot it is. I'm
Okay,
like,
sneeze limbo apparently.
Yeah.
today is
Sorry.
cooler than
So
today
just
is cooler than like the last couple of weeks have been. It's been nice.
There you
You
go.
Oh.
stole my weather. You stole
I
my
stole the
weather.
weather, yeah.
Latent logic. I can't believe you've
I
done
mean-
this. I can't believe you've done
Somebody
this.
had to.
true.
Thank you for sharing it quiet.
Well, I mean,
It's
thankfully,
really
weather goes
sweet
from like a
to
left to
hear.
right,
I was
so
gonna say
it's
very
probably gonna
quickly,
be
I
on
know
our way over here.
streams,
Oh, just one day, everything will be. You
Mhm.
just get
Definitely
nice
very
relief,
true.
and then it's just
Thank
like
you again for just
there's
sharing
that
it.
weather.
Okay.
It
So
was
I'm going
rainy
to
a few days
make-
back here in Illinois.
You ever just totally hit the wrong button?
Oof.
Hang on. Gotta calibrate. There we go. Hello. So I'm gonna make a hot chalky. But otherwise, I think I'm caught up on coffee orders.
I'm still here.
Wait, you have to get chalky, but you're out of creamer. Oh no! I am jealous of Fantastic Rain. Although we did have a massive rainstorm just before all the heat arrived. We did have like lightning and stuff. It was well, actually, and
Oh,
last
dang.
week too. I had lightning strike basically like right outside, which was very dramatic while I was streaming. How like everything lit up and it was like an immediate boom. It's
Yeah,
quite
before midweek we
wild.
had really hot days, but yeah, it just turned cloudy and rainy, and it's like, oh, this is nice. Oh, everyone's talking
Hot
about it being
chocolate.
horrible temperature.
Oh no. I mean,
Mm.
at least you get to enjoy the weather and hopefully get some outdoor time.
Yeah.
Because eventually you'll get your warms too. You'll get
Oh
your
yes,
warms too.
that will happen.
And
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
Koi, I hope that you're staying safe and cool. I've got a big old fan pointed at me right now, and I'm not sure that it's enough, to be honest.
It's
So,
been
Twi, there was something I had to mention on the topic. As far as you've seen, it looks like the best way to handle transit percentage media was to do a show, don't tell approach. I mean, I think it really depends on the character or what you're trying to do for it, right? Like, I think
The bow
I
is
feel like
really
there's a
seen too much myself
there's a
about
lot
that, but-
behind doing like a show don't tell approach where like you know you make it a part of the character and part of the story and stuff, but in a way that it's not like pandering or kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I do think it's also really possible to show too quietly, and that seems really common. Is that I feel this is a problem with a lot of media that is queer, where it's like yeah it's queer but it's confirmed after the fact or it's confirmed in interviews or it's implied or that kind of thing. Like I guess my hot take on that would be unfortunately Hasbro Hotel has a or not Hell of a Boss has a trans character and that's like confirmed and stuff outside of the show, but it's never really addressed in the show, even though there's like a trans actor on it. They even have a whole like throwback scene to talk about like the childhood together and stuff like that, and it's just never mentioned. It feels like, you know, they could do like a flag or something. I want a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Yeah.
a big difference between stuff that's
Sounds
confirmed
good,
in
bad video
media
games. Oh,
and
dear,
stuff
dear.
confirmed after.
Yeah, I think it doesn't have to be like a big thing, but yeah, I
Are
get
people
into
afraid of
conversations about this
backlash or
sometimes too.
something?
Absolutely, and also it's much
Mm.
easier to like adjust something for a place where they might think it's better not to have queerness in that version of a show, if it's never confirmed in the show.
Yeah.
So like, as much as I like Witch from Mercury, this is a really good example of it, where it's like,
Mm.
yeah, sure, they're married at the end, but they never kiss.
Yeah, there's a difference between having it be in your face and having it be integral to it. If it's
Yeah.
not integral to the character and can just be cut out by deleting one scene, then that's not representation.
Absolutely. Cute. Wah, 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 wah. And Pacey is very right. Sometimes your hot chocolate turns out to be Bunny who hops away and they've stolen all of your chocolate. It's rather dramatic.
Like, I've seen like
Oh no, J-Dove. Not more humidity. So,
Andrew was
sorry,
saying-
1 second.
oh,
sorry,
sorry.
1 sec, sorry. It's raining a lot lately here in the south, which has been a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because it's been much cooler lately because you work outside and your area has some. Oh no, that definitely does sound like a blessing and a curse. I hope that you are enjoying some cozy temperatures currently at least. So, fun fact: William Ash is still alive after the construction of Stonehenge. Wait, that's cool. I didn't know that. That is a cool fun fact. I also like the little flags on Madeline's desk. They're quite cute. Representation minorities really does have to be confirmed on screen at a time rather retrofitted. I mean, and also people who want to pretend that there are not queer people in media will still deny it even then. But at the very least, it's like, you know, tired of accepting scraps. So,
But
motor
also,
reasonable,
like,
first putting it back in the vacuum.
this is
Okay, I
kind of
wish you luck. I
different.
wish you
Oh,
luck.
sorry.
Sorry, one sec. Boop. And thank you for the follow. They're anonymous here. I never want to put somebody on the spot, but I appreciate you and I'm glad that you're here. And okay, sorry, I'm kind of caught up. I got a comment from Twilight, and I got to make a hot chocolate finally for Jackie.
Oh, this is
The reason why I'm
slightly. I mean, like
asking
for.
is,
Oh,
I
sorry.
think I was
Sorry,
wanting
hang
to
on.
try
One
to
sec,
handle
one sec. Sorry, Twi, one sec. I gotta do pointing in directions or I won't hear either of you. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah. For minorities, especially like
reason why I ask is,
people of color, I don't like when they're like really like a stereotypical like for Indian people or South Asian people, they're just doing this really stereotypical accent and they're like a doctor or engineer or something.
The idea
I feel like
was
that's not really good representation.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
absolutely. Feels like Apu from The Simpsons.
What they need to
or I wonder what's the queer example for that.
I think it's quite set in stone yet,
I
but
just have, like when I've seen like characters who are like me, like as far as like skin tone, and I've always seen them like represented like that, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that doesn't sound quite like representation. Yeah. I hope that we both get better rep in media soon. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. Trans rights. Okay,
Like,
okay.
If I were to make a game, oh sorry.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Like if I were to make a game, they would just be a person who happens to like be South Asian. It wouldn't be like the whole like they wouldn't be like a whole stereotype or something. Like people can't even like
Sure,
tell
yeah.
like where I'm from unless like not where I'm from, but what ethnicity I am, unless I like tell them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder if there's like a nice shortcutty way to say it. Like I feel like it has to be an integral part of the character to be there at all, but it shouldn't be the only thing about the character.
Yeah.
And it feels like we're getting a lot of like it's not an integral part of the character or it's the only thing about the character. We're not getting a lot of like an actual holistic person, which would be pretty cool. And okay, so we're going back in my brain queue. Twi, I know you had a question, and then I got a hot chocolate to make.
Yeah.
And then I'll catch up on chat.
thing
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, the thing I was going to mention was I was asking about these sort of things because I'm planning to have my own characters be queer in some way, explicitly Nightlight and Midnight. The names aren't quite fine, no, but Nightlight was supposed to be a shape-shifting fox who dresses like fairy tale princesses, and naturally, due to being a shapeshifter, their gender can change at the drop of a hat. I have since found that there's a term for this called gender fluid, but I'm not quite sure how to handle the matter just yet. Nothing has been written, of course. This is something I go over with Izzy over the years, but it's always something to discuss from time to time.
I feel like you're kind of on the right track right now too. As I think I would check in with folks. Like if you're planning to have a character who is gender fluid, I would check in with folks who are gender fluid. We know a few through stream and through the community who might be able to help with ideas and how to portray that in a way that seems authentic.
Yeah, having people on the writing team who are of different representations really helps.
Absolutely. And okay, I'm getting started on the hot chocolate, which will look like I'm putting espresso beans in it, but I promise there's no caffeine in this unless you want magical caffeine, Jackie. And I'm sorry that this took so long. We're having important conversations. I didn't want to pull too much away from them.
But this is Jackie we're talking about here. Of course she wants caffeine boost.
It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah.
Hello, Tier. How you
There
doing?
has to be a
Shout
caffeine
out
infused
for
chocolate somewhere.
Tier. And then also,
exactly.
I know I'm so behind on chat. I'm going to scroll up and give it a quick reread in just a moment.
As far as what Maru said, I don't mean just like just the accents, but just like being very stereotypical, I guess. I'm not sure how to explain.
I mean, I think I know what you like. I think I know the basics of what you mean, though, right? It's like they're always in certain careers. They dress and act a certain way. They have the same kind of problems, etc., etc.
Mm.
Like they're not a character outside of stereotypes about their background.
Mm-hmm.
And then like if people see
Hey
me,
Jackie,
like,
did you want whipped cream?
they kind of have that impression of me from like what they see on TV.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just like how a lot of people
Yeah.
have weird impressions about trans people or had back in the day based on movies then and still do today based on media now and other things online and elsewhere. And all right, Jackie, prepare yourself for coffee directly through the screen. Art thou ready? Because we decided that they're using thou now in customer service roles earlier today. So you ready? Take it. Oh, welcome back. Okay. Bam. Please enjoy. Jackie, you want uppies? Wait, did I turn uppies on today? I forget if I turned uppies on today or not. If I didn't, my apologies. I should go turn that on. Okay. Okay, I'm slowly catching up here. I'm so behind that it took me so long to catch up on chat here. So, Morgan, way back in the day, was saying, us lesbians are going to be eating good this year. There's some big lesbian anime coming out. Some good big lesbian anime coming out. Sounds really, really good. So, usual noob. Do. The woolly mammoth one. So you said we're saying no husband questions like really cute. So you're biased with her head. Bridget from Guilty Gear is very open about it, and people seem to like her. Yeah, absolutely. I think that that's pretty cool, and I feel it's also a good example of how like that's not always enough for people who want to deny it, right? Like you can have a person turn to the camera and go, "I am a transgender woman. I love being transgender. It's cool." And someone would be all like, "Actually, in their local French village, transgender means that they're a DJ." So someone will find a way to deny it, but at the same time, it's nice to have it like there.
To what Maru was saying, I don't think the comments were about having people try to like mask a accent or anything like that at all. It's about wanting to make sure that when we have representation, it's not just the accent.
Yeah.
That it's
Right.
not a character about the fact that they sound different. We want people sounding different because that's reality. But we want to have a fleshed out character who is more to them than just, oh, that's the guy who sounds like that.
Yeah, that is what I'm writing.
Or
That makes a lot of
or
sense.
just
Yeah.
stereotype like, oh, they all do this
Mom,
thing.
do your snorts. Would you just want to count snorts? I refuse. Now I will never snort, kiddo. I've never snorted before in my entire life, actually,
Like,
legally, as far as
Oh,
the
they all
law is
have to be
concerned.
taxi drivers or something, or
So,
doctors.
yeah. Yeah. And okay, I think I'm kind of caught up on things. And I know Shimmy really wanted to show me a game world and has been making
Oh.
this face in the distance, just staring for a while. Did you want to play? I'll make the instance. All right, y'all. Y'all are invited to join if you want to.
All right.
I think I put it in a favorites list, so that would have it.
Jada, if I want to see that sticker, I want a world that is just a giant snort sticker.
Oh, it's to get.
Oh wait, what if you probably could do that. Okay, I'm gonna preload this. Wait, hang on, my internet's kind of fast now.
Ooh, did you get like new internet when you moved?
Whoa.
Whoa! Okay, that's really cool. Like,
Cool. Okay. Is the game we were talking about with the one versus the people on the ground? Am I loading to my home world? Dun, 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 dun. Uh, I'm currently staring at a thing that says initializing world, and it's showing my home world from the default VRChat world, not where we're supposed to be. Uh, I gotta restart VRChat. Looks like. If I can come back in. My controllers are pretty low. One of them's at 11, the other at 20%. Fix yourself VRChat, please. Yeah, that's the thumbnail. Oh, it disappeared off of your side. But yeah, it was loading me to my default world for some reason, even though I was loading into. I went through the portal. Alright. Take you and you. Boop. Okay. Oh, wrong setting. Go to behavior and click these settings. There we go. Achievement forest. So I'm not going to be in the beach anymore. Go back to my normal outfit. Boop. Sorry. Yelp. Yelp. Yelp.
Next year.
Yeah, I definitely recommend the Twitch tag. It has been such an amazing way to provide visibility between ourselves and for people who are looking for someone to look
Yeah,
for the
it's pretty
charity.
cool. And catch up a little bit. The boiled lemon.
Where should one put this Twitch tag?
Because he reserved. Oh, there have been a couple of people who have left because there are people in my community who are critical of what Israel is doing, and a lot of people believe that is anti-Semitism. There are also a lot of people who do not think that is the case. Anti-Semitism is something, to be honest, that we take very seriously, and that there is no room for in the Discord. But I also know that a lot of people will interpret criticism of Israel that way. So.
Honestly, Zionism has hurt.
Yeah, it's really cool, Andrew. Oops, sorry, Leighton.
Honestly, the whole Zionist system has made room for anti-Semites in a way that's way more harmful. Because
I feel like
they're conflating two things.
What, John, are you streaming?
Yes.
Trying to genuinely call out anti-Semitism now have to deal with the fact that there's a lot of false call-outs of anti-Semitism via our current Congress.
Yeah, for more about this stuff, I would
Okay.
point you
Third
towards
person mode.
and it's folks involved in Jewish Voice for Peace, where I have learned most about my perspective on
Yeah, it should work then.
Letter is an odd message to randomly bring up. Oh, nice, Jennifer. Tell us that it's going well. That's awesome. So, for one sexy, just know, can't do the person stuff, and you need to wrap your chat for like, so the pain and
Okay.
A cup of black coffee. Sure. So at the moment, because we're not in a cafe world, I can invent it majestically. Maybe there will be a pen somewhere here, or maybe I can make it when we go back to coffee world later. You just let me know what you would prefer. And okay, so you want to show me the rules?
There's so just read.
So humans, keep up the cannon fire. Head for the jump pad first. The middle pad grants 3 times attack power. Stand on small turrets, attack a bit. Fire cannon, power up. Okay. And Gigas, just defeat the humans. Humans with higher numbers give more points. Cool. You got a bomb, slow bomb, and divine skill, which apparently varies by Gigas. All the players using VR can become Gigas. So you want to max out the gauge in your direction, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
interesting. I'm really curious how this goes.
Also, funny.
Small cow
One more
is sometimes a
thing.
real
Come
large cow. One more thing. Okay.
Okay, very important.
Very important. Are your stream gonna be dizzy?
This is which one?
Whichever one you
They're
wish.
on this one and this one,
You mean third person mode?
or all of them. Up to you.
Well,
Yeah.
streaming settings. So this means that the client's desktop window will switch to this view. Okay, so then they won't see like my point of view. This picture-in-picture view
Yeah.
sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Victory gauge seems useful to you. Okay.
Yeah, if you have OBS
Picture
on your
we're
side, you can
having.
see what. Well, picture just puts your character in like the bottom left corner of the screen.
Yeah, absolutely. Jackie is very, very right. That is something that we have taken action on and will again if we need to. There's no room for that.
Are we ready?
Picture-in-picture. I don't know if we need picture-in-picture. Let's do that. Let's do the whole. Wait, does this mean that I'm being the Giga? Is that how this goes? Or is it randomly assigned?
It's
You
either random
can-
or you can reserve yourself.
You can reserve it.
Yeah, because only people who are in
Happy
VR
to
can
to
be.
in whatever role.
Yeah, only people in VR can be the Gigas. And
And
there's
so
a
it's good
bunch
to
of us are in
on.
VR. Ooh. Hi.
I mean, those are pretty cool
Yawn.
characters, though. Big fan myself. Oh, ginormous Yuchion. Okay. I've already exploded. Okay, so we need to go to a gun and battle Yuchion.
Yeah.
This is kind of wild, actually. I'm already.
Also, you can go to the end and get a multiplier.
Ooh, okay. Do I just stand here to shoot guns at Yuchion? Is that
Yeah.
how this goes?
You just stand there.
Oh, there's
Also,
some
the
kind of
more-
a giant explosion gigaball here. I think we're
the
having
more
double music
people-
too.
oh.
So hang on, let me turn off my own music.
Check out
Oh, yeah,
the-
the music in the world is custom, so you can actually stream this.
Which? Boing! Whoa! Okay, if you touch the time
Then you get a
screen, it
three-
explode apparently.
You get a 3 times gun.
Over here,
Oh, this one?
you will get the cannon assigned to the jump pad.
Oh, okay, that's really cool. Didn't make it to the end. Then you gotta get the right
Also,
hand.
if more than one person stands in the circle, it becomes more powerful. Like the gun.
Ooh, okay. But then we're more vulnerable to being executed by Yuchion. We won. This is very silly. This is very, very
It is.
Also, you can get the picture over there
Yeah.
after the game.
We get like the
If you
picture of the moment of our victory, which interesting looks like Yuchion is like debuting a dance number. Oh, and I'm pointing.
That is an appropriate look.
Tiny me pointing. Very cute. Very, very cute. Some level of organization is needed.
Why is
here,
there
and
6 people?
Quite possibly, quite possibly.
Good question. Did someone disappear?
Wise over there.
That's right, sailor, all of you dorks. Prepare yourselves for trouble. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Wait,
Ow.
what camera are you seeing now? Wait, I don't know what camera you're seeing. Oh, you're not seeing the camera.
You're
that
seeing
I
the
see.
world
Okay,
camera.
So you're seeing like a different one.
Giant bunny.
Okay, so these kind of go flying.
Ah!
Can I just smack people?
You also have turrets.
Oh gosh. I'm being fully blasticated here. Who's you?
Yeah, you have laser turrets.
You're a laser turret. I think I'm in trouble here. Whoa. A lot of cannon explosions. I don't know what the purple one does. Oh, it puts like a
purple
slow
one?
zone down. Okay.
Yeah, it
oh, it's a
slows-
lot of plastic.
Oh, bless you.
Okay, this is really fun. And wolf, oh no!
Oh, that was fun.
Uh-oh. My camera has gone to space, apparently.
Oh no.
Because you grabbed the camera over there.
Very dramatic.
Yep.
Mm.
Your face is perfectly in the 3x
And
multiplier
I
square.
think my tracking is not working properly. And it's like I'm sitting on something. I no longer have full body tracking.
Oh no.
Bye. So it gets a little bit strange. It's strange when you're the creature.
Late.
The creature.
Latent.
All right, Floovy Kitty.
Wow.
Bring it on. Oh. No! Don't you hit me with slow goo! Don't you? No! You're just throwing a million explosives at me. Ha. Pew pew pew. Ooh, the golden hammers do a lot of damage.
No, it's all the same, just different.
Whoa. What? Chip, 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 chip. Nah. Okay, Layden's actually doing really well on this one. Whoa. This is really silly. Oh, I fell off. Note to self, don't just do that. Yeah, the season of Sailor Moon has gotten a little bit strange, but that's what season of Sailor Moon hasn't gotten a little bit strange. No.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Ah.
no!
Yep.
We got wrecked. We got wrecked.
Yeah, we did.
Very nicely done, Layden. That was very fun. So the camera's behind me again now. So
Yeah, I'm having.
wait, was it behind me during the whole game?
I think it's
Are you seeing like a third person?
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
watching the stream.
I assume it would be third person. It would be it would put in a camera like this if you were in VR. So it would be above the board if you're in VR when you're the Gigas. Otherwise, it's just behind your back
I mean,
if you're
I'm
in
okay
third
with it
person.
being my regular camera. It definitely is breaking all of my tracking every time we respawn too.
Oh, that's not good.
Child, come.
What's that?
I'm going to claim my victory and head out. More streams are starting soon, so I'm going to go check in on charities.
Sounds good.
But it was really good to see
Feel
you.
like moderating and kicking butt. I'm really glad that you popped in.
Good to see ya.
Yep, take care.
Good to see you too. Wait, am I ginormous? I think I'm ginormous.
I think you're about the same size.
No, I'm
Fine.
regular height. Layden's just short.
Yeah.
Very
For some
mysterious.
reason, I think my
It was a
VR scrunch
cinematic
gold down.
camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, see you later.
See you later.
Take care, take care. So some strange stuff
Yeah.
happening with this world for sure, but it's a neat little combat. I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying this. Can't leave this game. That's how it looked when I fought the Sailor Scout. It's basically
Oh.
basically
Shimmy.
So wait, so do you have cinematic cameras
How do
again?
I play this?
Or wait, we're
Okay, you just
Uh-oh.
run
Double
to the
music,
circle for
uh-oh.
the turrets,
Oh,
but you can
I
also
can't.
go to the end and press the
looks
button.
like we have this camera now.
There.
The last time it seemed like it was cinematic even when I was small. guess the blue zone is bad for your health, maybe. Quit. No! I did get exploded. That is indeed a very large Shimachi. I'm
You
sneaking.
also
You
try and
don't
push
see
the
me. You don't
buttons.
see me. You don't see me. Haha! I got the cannon. Let's go.
Oh, I was almost that thing. I was almost the jump pad.
What? Uh-oh. No, don't you. I got black walls. That's how you sneak. Because you yell, I'm sneaking. I've snuck before. That's how you do it.
Jimmy's pretty good at this.
Shimmy is pretty good at this.
You know what? I'm gonna get.
Wow. That was unfortunate. What camera view do y'all still in this camera view? Okay. It hasn't reset. So it's the camera that's changing my tracking. That's quite strange. That's right. I'm reporting a guy to attack. There's a particularly adorable large cow that's attacking people right now. It's rather dramatic. And Pasty, I'm really glad. It's making me laugh too. It's pretty fun.
Lily's
I
saying
really
that
love
for
this world. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Also, the more time you play, the more effect you unlock.
You can change the cannon
Oh,
effect.
you're just-
I could unlock triangle force.
These are cosmetic, I think.
Yep, they're just
And
cosmetic.
then there's some unlockable. There's a carrot party purchase.
And then there is me who bought the golden hammer. Also, if you click the preview here, you can click the button over there.
I have some VRChat money still, so I just bought whatever carrot party is.
So if you click the preview on the top left, you can click over there.
Use your little preview.
It shoots a carrot. I'm very stoked on that.
This
And
one
shoot,
is
hang on,
really
it does sound
cool.
like in a couple of minutes here, we're gonna get a self-care check-in moment by the magic power of ad adventures.
My turn.
Yeah?
Um,
Wait, I need my arms to play this game, kiddo.
oh.
Uh-oh.
Aha.
This is known villainess Bunny-Hearted reporting live from the Has-Been Hotel fandom. That's right, it's invading the internet right now, one explosion at a time. And my arms have magically Oh no, Major, that is no fun. Uh-oh. I'm now reporting live from a cannon that I've taken over for some unclear reason. It's rather dramatic. Oh, well, never mind, I've exploded. I'm not sure that we have an opposite to shout out, but Yujian is absolutely wrecking us this time. We're so
Oh, yeah.
screwed.
We're almost dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
carrot party time. Carrot party time. Okay, I got it. Oh my goodness, that was such a short run. No! Minutes. That was like a minute. My goodness.
What the fuck?
Ooh. Wait, I just heard thunder in real life. I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
There's some noise in the world too, but I heard from a different direction. I think a distant thunder. So we'll see if I get some interesting weather all of a sudden. Sorry, I'm being bit. I forgot.
Nope.
Hey, Lily, Lily.
Yeah.
Guess what?
So, if I stand out of here, will I not be pulled into a game if y'all do one? I want to take a
Yep.
self-care break when we're about to get one here. So
Yeah,
you
go
stand
ahead.
over
Yeah.
here.
So,
I think
We're gonna turn
Hey,
our
Bunny.
Please.
own
Bunny.
music.
Let's see this line
There's a
here.
menu
I
which said,
appreciate it.
Bunny, there's a thing over there that said, spectator.
Oh,
Oh.
sure.
spectator mode.
Spectator
But here,
mode.
spectator mode.
But also, I'm just gonna vibe over here for a couple minutes while we take a self-care break.
Hmm.
Gonna try my best. My one work controller is dead. Okay.
Uh,
I only have one arm.
wait. This is what spectator mode is? Oh, never mind.
Dang it. Dang it.
Wow.
In my way.
What the fuck?
Hello.
I can't believe this.
So what you think of the game, though, Bunny?
I think it's really cute.
Achoo!
Okay, I'm
Bunny,
just
do
gonna
you
do a
remember
big ol'
the
leg stretch.
So, do you remember the bomber aisle
Bomber.
in the VRChat?
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
game where
totally,
you shoot
totally.
bomb at people.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's by the same person.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Get my cables.
By the
That's
same
my.
person who made the bomb aisle
What?
thingy.
I like having Bongmaster here too. Bongo is right.
If you remember Bomber Isle, that fancy little game that you go eat stuff and then shoot bomb at people over there. That one.
It's a fun one.
Yeah.
Very
the
similar
same
energy to
creator.
this one,
It's
so I can
fun.
definitely tell
Yeah.
it's the same creator. It's fun. Okay. I got a couple more
also
rounds
the
in me, then I
reason-
should take a larger self-care break and refill my water. But I would play a couple more rounds.
Also, the
against
other
someone or
reason
two.
I've been using this avatar is my usual avatar outfit has like a little Tune fur on it, and it doesn't like when the avatar get big.
Oh, fair enough.
I become a porcupine.
Oof.
Oh, right. little tune for a shader, right? So you just get like a whole bunch of separated. Yeah, that would do it.
And then if I use my other outfit, is what is probably not gonna be okay for stream, most likely.
Oh.
Also very fair. Yeah. I appreciate you looking out for everybody.
Also, I like this
Also
avatar.
boobs. Yeah, it's a cute model. It's the one that I feel is like the most you.
Why?
I don't know. Just feels like you.
But I am the tiny gremlin one. This is mommy avatar.
You can be short still too. I like the face. It's the face, I think. All right. Do you want to play a couple more rounds?
Guess what?
And then I'll take
Guess
a
what?
larger break to get some water. Chicken butts.
Oh.
I can't believe this.
Wow.
I can't believe this. It's startling stuff. Startling stuff. Ooh. And all right. And all right.
Ooh, I like the ice shot.
Around here, I'm gonna need to turn off my music and turn
Yeah, I'm gonna try the ice shot.
turn off spectator mode. I guess I should prepare for battle.
Prepare for battle.
Dun, dun, dun. That's right. See who gets it. Let's see who gets it.
Shimmy again.
I'm tiny. Shimmy's got it. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah. Shimmy's a
Which.
pro.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, don't you... At least now I know what the purple one does. Mommy or Moomy, legally distinct. Legally... Is this the right camera? Yes, legally distinct. It's exploding. We do our best. That's right. You can't explode a bunny, Shimmy. I'm just going to stand here and shoot you with a cannon very slowly for some reason. Uh-oh. Well, I've been exploded, it turns out. Dun 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 dun. I've been exploded again. Wait, do I explode into carrots when I die?
Yeah,
I think
you
I turn
do.
into carrots
Oh,
when
no.
I die.
You
I should
do.
turn on the other camera again because that would be fun. Also,
That-
you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Oh no. Bonk.
Hey, bunny.
Yeah. Hello, Tommy. Oh my goodness.
And look at the
Hang on,
picture.
so we do.
Nope.
It does. That's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the third person stuff again this time, and then we'll see
Hey,
how
bunny.
it goes. Casual bunny
Hey,
activate.
bunny.
Wait,
Hey,
even more
bunny.
casual bunny activates. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, bunny.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it just me
Look at
being
the third picture.
obliterated? I just see hammer down. I don't see myself there. Although I imagine
wanna
that
know
I'm
what I
somewhere in there
see?
being completely
You wanna know what I see?
annihilated.
I just see yellow.
Oh. I just see you hitting stuff with a hammer.
The entire thing is just yellow.
Pasty.
Oh.
I'm so flipping glad.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Are you chilling?
Hello.
How's the camera? Okay, you do have like a cinematic camera.
Uh-oh.
Quick. I've already exploded. How do I get around these things?
Oh, crap.
Quit. I'm going for it. Aha!
There you go.
Carrot explosion incoming. Button. That's right. Carrot attack. Quit. That was kind of a scary jump. There's no requirement to pay to be class usual new, but I would say that I am always glad that you're here. Okay, they really giving it the times 1 this time. I lied, we're getting the times 3. Woo! Bam! Okay, I love the carrot again. That's really fun.
No.
Right,
No.
we got you this time. Heck yeah.
Nice.
So now I gotta just swap the camera off and on. And now are we back over to here? Okay, I'm figuring it out.
Also,
I'm figuring it out slowly and surely.
Spider.
We got
when you
this.
died, bunny,
We
you
got
become
this.
you drop your carrot when you died.
Yeah, pick it up again.
My carrots.
Pick up the carrot.
It's equipped though.
Wait, you have to buy it
If
again?
you see if you see this, you see the preview. Click the preview,
Oh,
and then you
over
click this
here.
button. This is
So
what,
when
this
I-
is
when I
what
die-
happened when you died.
I
Oh,
explode
okay,
in
yeah.
carrots. Which
Yeah, I
is what
saw
happens
that.
when I die in real life too. So that's good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is Shimits?
All right. Do we want to do one more?
Do you wanna be the thingy?
I do.
Yeah, I'm proud. So proud of you, child.
Okay.
Bunny.
Bunny.
Dun. I gotta figure out exactly how far to throw these things to like get people.
Hmm.
Oh no. Look at that roof.
Oh yeah.
I might actually have you small, adorable little bean.
Yeah, I know, right?
No. Catch me, Banui.
That's right. Team Bucket is blasting off to victory this time. I gotta turn the thing off and on again. I guess on and off again, really? And hi, welcome back.
I
Kazim. You bonk? This is very silly. And okay, Dorgs,
How you
I'm
doing,
gonna take a
Lola? I haven't seen you in a
larger
very long time.
self-care
How you
check-in.
doing?
I gotta get myself some water, maybe a quick snackaroni, and what that means is that I'm gonna invite you to join me in a little game. You don't gotta play, but you can if you want to. All I gotta do is make the words you can
I
make
might hop
the
around and
jumble
go
letters
see hi
you
to
see
friend.
on stream. Directly next to
Okay,
your
love
chat. Sounds
you.
good, Jimmy. Thank you for showing me this world. This is really fun. I really enjoyed this
We should play more
nonsense.
next time.
We should play more
Alright.
next time.
Yeah.
Bye,
If we see how
Shane.
many people we can get in here.
Loading?
There's
Oh,
a
it's
time I
loading. Oh, it's
play it with
loading.
like 15 people in this world and it's fucking chaotic and it's
Alright.
really fun.
Important
Nice.
things to know about words on stream is that there is a QR code.
Yeah, so
If
obviously
you
the more
scan
people
it,
there
you'll
are,
might
the
see
longer
words, so
the
I guess
matches
it's a
will
little bit
take.
Faster, but you certainly don't
yeah.
need to do that. You'll still
Yeah.
see
Yes.
them on stream. It's important to know what words have
Also,
so that you'll show
or
up
maybe we
here
could
for
do on
2
community
reasons.
meetup.
Don't guess that
True.
words are
Good.
Community
T
game
word.
night.
If you
That
get a
will
word
work.
right, your
That'll
name will
work.
appear on here with a lock icon next to it, and that means there's a cooldown until you can get another word right. So it enforces teamwork that way. Other important notes: watch out for hidden letters and fake letters.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop
And my pro
around
tip
to
is
say
try
hi to
find the
people.
longest
Okay,
word
bye.
in
See you,
the
Shimmy.
word
Jimmy,
contains
take
every
care.
single letter
Love
that you're
you.
looking for. It's
you
pretty
too.
cool, actually. Pretty cool, actually. If you get that one, it also doesn't jumble around, so I highly recommend doing it. If you have been hanging out for 3 hours and you haven't gotten water or done a self-care check-in, I encourage you to do so as well. Your well-being means an awful lot to me. Go get some water. Go get a snack too. I'll be getting some water and a snack right there alongside you. Okay, here we go. The stream might vanish when I switch to the break screen. If it does, I will reload it. I don't think I've run that break screen in a while, so it might need to refresh. Okay, I'll see y'all in just a moment. BRB. Good luck. Good luck, words, and zoom.
Zoom.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm also going to hop out because my controllers are dying or about to die, so I'm gonna need
Sounds
to.
good. Take care, Yuchian. I'm really glad you hopped in. It was good to see you.
Yeah. All right. Take care, everybody.
Take care, Uchon.
Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Gotta fix these controllers. Ba ba da ba 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 bow 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 bow. Okay. Fix that right there. And I just realized the stupidest thing in the world. I exit out of VRChat and not go back to my world, but then again, I can't do anything if I don't have my controllers. I'll have to set the source for the mic 2 on that page. Hang on a minute. I have it right here. Never mind. So, we're ending the stream. And let's just click on you, and we get to do our thing. So yeah, properly ending the stream for today. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to click on the follow button down below so you know every time I go live. We do have a very odd stream schedule because of random things that make it random factors that make me decide when I stream again. I usually do a weekly Saturday hangout, so there's always one on Saturday. Anything else after that is kind of up in the air. So definitely give the channel a follow so you'll be notified every time I go live. And also I am active on my various social platforms, so give them a follow. I'm very active on Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky. I also have an Instagram and a Tumblr page, all under the same name. And I do have a YouTube account with 4.5 years, about to be almost 5-ish, in a couple months of content on there. And if you want to check out some of the previous videos I've done and original content, Also have a TikTok account with stream highlights and original content on there as well. We want to give that a follow. So, but we want to keep it all nice and simple. We have a Discord server that you can join with roles that you can react to. So when I upload on any of those platforms, you get pinged into the server, and we have this like community there. We like hang out, we chill, we do community events, all kinds of fun stuff. So I definitely recommend it. So, whether it was morning, afternoon, evening, night, when you watch this live, watch this on either Twitch or YouTube, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all. You have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.